Liverpool transfer shakeup. Darwin Núñez exit near Chiesa wants out. And McConnell future uncertain. Liverpool's summer transfer window has already delivered its fair share of twists. But things may be about to take another dramatic turn. One of the club's key figures is now reportedly pushing for an exit. And this could force the Reds into making urgent moves sooner than anticipated. With fresh reports surfacing and speculation escalating, the current situation is developing rapidly, and it could have major consequences for Arne Slot's evolving plans ahead of the new Premier League season. Let's break it all down in today's video, from major potential outgoings like Darwin Núñez and Federico Chiesa to rising talents like James McConnell attracting interest. But before we dive in, make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. You won't want to miss. We begin with what may be the most significant story of the window. So far, Al Hilal have reached an agreement in principle to sign Darwin Núñez from Liverpool. According to reports, both Al Hilal and AC Milan were closely monitoring the striker's availability. But it's the Saudi giants who have moved quickest. As per The Athletic's David Ornstein, Liverpool and Al Hilal have struck a verbal agreement on a fee worth around €53 million, plus add-ons. The move isn't complete just yet, but key steps have already been taken. Núñez has reportedly expressed his willingness to accept the proposed transfer and has been given permission by Liverpool to begin negotiations with the Saudi Pro League club. Should things progress smoothly, the striker could even join Al Hilal during their pre-season training camp in Germany. It's worth noting that Liverpool rejected a substantial offer from Almas for Núñez back in January, a deal believed to be worth more than €60 million. That precedent clearly shaped the club's valuation heading into this window. Núñez, who joined Liverpool from Benfica in 2022 for a package eventually rising to £85 million, was for a time Liverpool's club record signing. A record only broken this summer with the £116 million arrival of Florian Wirtz. Despite scoring 40 goals in 3 seasons, Núñez has remained a divisive figure. Many supporters hoped for more consistency and sharper finishing, especially given the fee involved. His time at Liverpool has seen flashes of brilliance, but also prolonged periods of frustration. As a result, a summer exit could be viewed as a mutual parting of ways, beneficial for both club and player. But Núñez isn't the only forward possibly heading for the exit. According to new reports, Federico Chiesa is also pushing for a move away from Anfield. The Italian winger, who joined last summer amid significant excitement, struggled to nail down a consistent place in the team during his debut season. Despite flashes of his Serie A brilliance, Chiesa's Liverpool career never fully took flight, and now, with a World Cup looming, the 27-year-old is eager for regular minutes. Chiesa was notably left out of the squad for Liverpool's 2 pre-season tours of Asia, with the club citing a fitness issue. However, many speculated that his absence was related to ongoing transfer negotiations. Chiesa has since made brief appearances, including a substitute cameo in the 3-2 win over Athletic Club. But his future remains uncertain. Italian clubs, including Atalanta, who may lose Ademola Lookman to Inter Milan, are monitoring his situation closely. Reports from Paul Joyce of The Times confirm that Chiesa is keen to leave as he seeks more consistent playing time in hopes of securing his spot in Gennaro Gattuso's Italy squad for the upcoming World Cup. What's particularly telling is a quote Chiesa gave back in early June. "The year is over, but it's an experience I would do again. Soon I will sit down with the club and my family to find the best solution. I wouldn't mind staying in Liverpool at all." That quote reflected a level of professionalism and openness to staying. But the tone has since shifted. Sources suggest he has been told directly that he must play regularly to have a shot at making Italy's final squad, and it's this urgency that now seems to be driving his push for an exit. Should Chiesa depart, it would further thin Liverpool's attacking options. With Luis Diaz having already joined Bayern Munich, and both Ben Doak and Harvey Elliott linked with moves away, Arne Slot faces the challenge of reshaping a front line almost from scratch. The club's ongoing pursuit of Alexander Isak shows ambition, but losing another senior forward like Chiesa would represent a significant shift. Isak, the Newcastle United striker, remains high on Liverpool's wish. However, the club's £110 million bid was rejected earlier this month, and talks have stalled slightly after Benjamin Sesko chose to join Manchester United instead. Nevertheless, sources close to the deal believe Liverpool remain optimistic about reaching an agreement with Newcastle before the deadline. And while the focus has largely been on first-team players, another major development concerns a young midfielder on the fringes of the squad. James McConnell, the 20-year-old, has been expected to leave Liverpool on loan this summer, but that situation may be evolving. McConnell didn't feature during pre-season due to an injury sustained late last season, but he has since returned to action with the under-21s. According to Lewis Steele of the Mail, clubs like Ipswich Town, West Brom, and Derby County were in for a loan, but now The Athletic's Greg Evans is reporting that interest in a permanent transfer is growing. This would represent a serious decision for Liverpool. McConnell is rated highly at the club and is considered one of the top prospects in his age group. However, competition for places in midfield is fierce. Arnslot has Florian Wirtz, Dominic Szoboszlai, Alexis Mac Allister, Curtis Jones, and potentially Harvey Elliott, all vying for central roles. Even Ryan Gravenberch and Wataru Endo have filled in at centre-back during pre-season, showing how deep and experimental Liverpool's options have become. Add to that the progress of Trainioni and the return of Stefan Bajcetic from hamstring surgery, and it's clear that McConnell faces an uphill battle. There is also interest in Lucas Stevenson, with Aberdeen reportedly considering a move, possibly on a permanent basis as well. While Slot is known to admire both McConnell and Stevenson, the question is whether their pathway to first-team minutes exists in the current setup. Most likely, Liverpool will demand a significant fee if either player leaves permanently, but a loan move, particularly to the Championship or Bundesliga, could be the ideal next step for their development without compromising long-term value. We've covered a lot. Darwin Núñez nearing a €53 million exit to Al Hilal Federico. Chiesa pushing for a move amid World Cup ambitions. James McConnell drawing permanent interest despite strong youth pedigree. Ongoing talks for Alexander Isak, who could lead a new-look Liverpool attack with so much movement across all levels of the squad. Arne Slot's first summer window is proving to be anything but straightforward. And so we ask you, should Liverpool cash in on Darwin Núñez now, or will they regret letting him go just as he was settling in? Is Chiesa being given a fair chance under Slot, or is his exit necessary for his international hopes? And what's the right move for McConnell, a loan for experience, or a full sale while value is high? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. This is shaping up to be a transformative summer at Anfield, and your opinions matter in this growing community. That's all for today's video. If you enjoyed this breakdown, please drop a like and hit that subscribe button. We post the latest Liverpool news every single day, from transfers to tactical insights, so be sure you're part of the journey. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.